Hi everyone, my name is Ibn and welcome back to Tharmachati Zoo and Resort. I know it's been a while, I like to really build out everything I want to show you guys, and that takes a lot of time. But today we're going to take a look at one of the first big areas in the zoo, and that's going to be the Samson House. So yeah, let's go. Here you have the big main entrance plaza of the zoo, and we've got an info building on the left, the Congo line, and in the back the big Samson House. On our right we have the Mai Tai Meat and the Dragon's Gift, which is a gift shop and a restaurant, which I haven't finished yet. I'm going to show you guys in the next video. But for now we're going to take a look at the big Samson House. So, let's go. As you can see, on our way to the Samson House, we see one of these big flower arches. And those are ones that I'm going to put on the workshop together with the big flower bushes on the right and the left. I really like those. I really think they sell the tropical vibe, and it shows you, where we are and brings you to the zoo. Throughout the zoo we've got these custom signposts, and some of them have signs and some of them are just lampposts. And as well as the bushes I just mentioned, I'm also going to put these on the workshop. These are small drink stands that are pretty much placed throughout the zoo. Some of them have pipshot theming, some of them have gulpy theming, others have slushy theming. Yeah, it's basically because this is a very hot area and, well, you need a lot of drink stands. But let's go inside of the Samson House. The Samson House is based on the Jim Thompson House in Bangkok. I really like the aesthetic of that building, so I decided to recreate it here, but give it my own spin. And it's called the Samson House because my best friend asked me to, and given that she's my best friend, I decided to name it the Samson House. So yeah, let's go inside. Oh, there's already a big bunch of people. So yeah, here you have it, the Samson House. We start the house by seeing these big signs that tell you where each animal is and how the building looks. So yeah. We're going to take a look at the world of frogs and the green iguana first. And let's start by visiting the green iguana. As you can see, we have the green iguana exhibit here. I haven't seen them yet. They might not be on display today. But as you can see, this is actually two of these exhibit boxes put together. And I've used a mod that removes the glass, and that really unlocks the full potential of these exhibit boxes. I really hope Frontier will give us the option to toggle the glass on and off in the future, because it would really help. So yeah, the Samson House also has a bunch of art against the walls, these custom fans, these light posts. All of them are kind of based on the actual Thompson House in real life. So, yeah. I've added these big signs on the wall. Two of these are made by Borg, and I'm going to put the link to his signs in the workshop. I really like them. I just changed the color and added some bamboo instead of the classic wooden pieces, because it would have fit better here. So yeah. Here we have the world of frogs, and it's basically just three frog exhibits where you can see the frogs at any given time. I've put the signs of the frogs on the top of the exhibit because that's basically how they do it in real life zoos as well. and we also have a staff gate here at the back. We're going to take a look at the staff area at the end of the video, because first we're going to further explore the Samson House. The Samson House is full of these signs and these pieces of art, and I made the guest look at these signs by leaving one of the exhibit box sides open, so it actually looks as if they are watching the signs. It looks like it's already getting quite busy in here, so yeah, let's continue. Here we have another combined exhibit where we have the boa constrictor, which I can't see right now, but again there are two of them here, so yeah. One of the things about these exhibit boxes is that it often is very hard to find an actual animal. But yeah, anyway. I've also made these small info signs over here with buttons so they can switch between each screen. Alright, let's go to the next area of the Samson House, and that's this area. I really like this area. It was based on the same reptile house Zekin has used in his build, and that's Reptile Huis de Aarde in the Netherlands. I really like the vibe of that building, so I decided to recreate it here by using these big ceilings, a lot of wood, a walkway on the top, and I first had this building without any lights in them until Vigoga told me that I really should have added some kind of big chandeliers here, and that's what I did. I really like those, and I'm going to show you guys a shot of how it looks at night as well. So yeah. Here's another combined exhibit, this time for the lesser iguana, and this is nice because we can actually see the animals this time. So yeah. Again, these are two exhibit boxes put together and then just added some extra stuff behind it, and it really makes these exhibit boxes a lot nicer to use really. I've also made this custom sign with some basic detail and a leopard print to use as a close-up view of the reptile skin. So yeah. The next area is a yellow anaconda. This time this sign I made myself. It's also based on one of the ones that Borg made. I just made a custom version of it with the yellow anaconda. The next area is actually quite sober and there's not much here. The reason for that is quite simple. In a lot of zoos, sometimes areas have a coming soon sign indicating that there's going to be a renovation here, and in this area it's not really a renovation, it's just a redecoration, probably because there's going to be a new animal. Now let's continue. As you saw on the sign earlier on, this is the dragon's lair, and the dragon's lair of course consists of a bunch of Komodo dragons. I really love these Komodo dragons. I'm actually quite happy that I bought the deluxe version because these are amazing and they're ones of my favorite animals. The entire Komodo exhibit is quite large, but there are 3 Komodo dragons in it, and for me personally I try to build exhibits a bit larger than the ones in real life, mostly because we can, and I always think if I'm making a zoo with a big budget, I should actually just make the exhibits as big as possible. Not too big, but always slightly bigger than the actual guidelines. Yeah, so this is one of the viewing areas, and let's go and take a look at the other one, which is kind of empty right now. On our right we have another one of Rice's signs, Ricey has made a bunch of amazing fonts and signs. You really should take a look at them in the workshop, but I assume most of you already have done so. So here we actually have a close-up area to see the Komodo dragons. I really like the exhibit. I really like how the black temple pieces give a kind of volcanic vibe to this area, which I really love. I used some of the Indian pieces and I turned them upside down to simulate kind of vases that are like, yeah, sunk into the sand. And at the back you can actually already have a glimpse of what we're going to visit next, which is the Rhino House, which is part of the Heart of India area. But that's something for the next episode. This is also the door to the exterior area of the Komodo dragons, which we can't visit because we're not zookeepers. Right. So let's go back and take a look at another look at the big open area here. And let's go outside. Here there are basically two spider exhibits. I'm not going to keep them spiders, I'm just hoping that in the future we're going to get some more reptiles and add them in the future. And here there's another pavilion area with a big planter in the middle. I was hoping that guests would come here more often because I put some info signs here, but apparently they don't feel like coming here, which is a shame. But yeah, here's another look at those big chandeliers. And we are going to go outside of the Samson House now and going to take a look at it at night. So let's go outside and I'll see you guys in a bit. And we're back. This is how the Samson House looks at night. I really like how it looks and I really love the lighting. So yeah. Let's go inside again. And this is how the Samson House looks at night. And I really love it. I mean, I don't want to brag, but I really love it. And I actually have to thank Sil for this because he mentioned something about Shy Guy's World. And that's where I got some of the tutorials to really light up this place. So yeah, the big chandeliers again. Bring out this nice light. And for instance here, this area, the Dragon's Lair, looks even better at night. So yeah, I really like how it's looking. We're going to take a look at the staff area right now, which is all the way at the back. So here we are. We're going to take a look and see what is left here. So yeah, we're very lucky because the zookeeper actually walks in here. So this is a backstage area for the frogs and all of the terrariums, and I really like how it turned out. There's a very staffy feeling about this. It's very neutral and it feels like pretty much some of the the backstage areas that I've visited in the past. So yeah, here's a small office area where they can work in, a big fridge full of mice and insects to feed to the animals, and here's the snake exhibit. So yeah, I'm just going to give you guys another tour of the building, but this time at night, and I really love how it turned out. So the interior of this building is actually also inspired by the Thompson House, which is, as I said, a big museum that has a bunch of artwork, cupboards, these cool vases, these bowls with flowers everywhere. So yeah, I really like that. And these tapestries. I also really like that incorporating the exhibits boxes allows us to let guests watch the signs, which I really like. But yeah, this is what we've got so far. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek now outside of one of the things we're going to visit next. Here you can already see the Mai Tai meat and the beach bar area. So I'm going to give you guys a glimpse of it. A big restaurant and a beach area. So yeah, let's get back to daytime. And we're back in daytime. As you can see, I really like this area. It has become one of my favorite areas to work in, and I really love how it looks. And here is what we're going to end the episode with a look at the things we're going to discover next episode. Next episode might be a bit longer, yeah, because there will be more to show. But then we're going to see what's inside of the Mai Tai meat, the Dragon's Gift, the next area, Heart of India, and we're going to take a look at the Jungle Walk. I'm going to thank you guys all for watching, and I want to thank a few people as well because they've helped me in the last few days. I'm going to thank the Ayamonte crew with Meallie, the Callado brothers, Vigoga, Emmanuel, for them being there in the first stream that I did to kind of practice this episode. And I'm going to thank the guys at BeyondDrew's server, BeyondDrew, Kr0x, Moblung and SherlockGamer, who were there for the second stream for me to actually test this one out. You guys were all amazing. Thank you all for the comments. For all of those who've been watching, I hope you really enjoyed it. You know what to do. You can leave a like, you can subscribe, do whatever the heck you want. I'm all fine with it. Leave a comment if there's something you want to see improved or if there's something you would like to see in the future. I'm going to leave you guys with a few cinematics and I hope you really enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.